Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to our new lesson based on postpositions, what we call in English as prepositions. We call here postpositions because there is a difference, and this course is based on Kashmiri language course. And we know that prepositions are those which join one part of the sentence with other part. And mostly what we say that their position is before noun or before a pronoun. But herein it's always used in Kashmiri language after a noun or likewise. So we can say this is the lesson of postpositions. Postposition. And we call it in English, Kashmiri as milwut. Milwut. So dear students, today we will only introduce and oral constructions of postpositions here. We'll only introduce basic postpositions in Kashmiri. So I will write here the basic we know is in, and it's called under or months, in or into. Into you can put here. Now we know that another is on. On is when there is something is on the surface. So when the thing touches the surface, we use here on. So it's in Kashmiri called pet. This is th, and you can write it like this also, that this is pet. Another one is at. So in our books, in our grammar books of Kashmiri language, you see at, and you see most of them they write it under or months. That's incorrect, and it's almost what we say that in Kashmiri language it's nish, near, and the meaning of near is also same, at is also same, but sometimes it may give sometimes the meaning like this we say, but not always. But I will say that those are exceptions. But at is, I'll write here niche. It depends on situations, how the situation is. If there is a time, if there is time, you mention time. For example, you say I will come at 5 o'clock, then there is, we use budget, budget. So it's niche or budget, or sometimes nazdik, what we call, like see bahe, budget. So at gives their meaning like budget or niche. So I'll write here another one, and I'll write transcription of this. Months or under. This is an, this is the, this is a, this is r, this is under. Then this is pet, this is pet, this is per, this is a, and this is ter. So you can write it like this, ter, aspirated, and this is like this is pet. Now it's niche, it's na, it's a, it's sh, it's a niche or budget. But budget then when it's time mentioned. Budget. So like we say I sit at the chair means I sit near the table or I sit near the wall, but I don't sit on the chair. When I say I sit at the chair or I sit at the table, I sit near the table, I sit at the wall, I sit at the window side, I sit near the window side. So it's at there. And now The basic one is by. So the by is when you use it as agency. For example, you say I travel by aeroplane, I travel by car, I travel by something. So I use postposition there, by. So I can say here by as syed, or zariye, zariye. So it's agency you use. So it's syed, zari. Like we do have like what we say, syed, like with. We have also with. We say syed, with that. Thames. So with is also there. We can say with syed, or sometimes gives as the meaning of zariye, syed. So I will make the transcription of this. Syed, it's it's and it's the, syed, or zariye, zariye, zariye. Now we have some more basic prepositions, or what we call postpositions in Kashmiri language. We have first was this pet, and this is pet, and we have up. Yeah, we have up. I'll write here. Up. Up means here. Up means here. It's her, it's here, it's here, and it's u, and it's r. It's here, rounded lips at the end here. It's here, up. And then we have up. What's the opposite of up? Or we have from. We have from. From means pet, like pet, and pet, pet, like pet. Then it's t and pet. We have after. We have after. Right here after. We have after means pat, pa, t. So these were basic prepositions, or what we call postpositions in Kashmiri language. So I will make our the oral construction set first based on. Let you consider this is table. This is table. So I will say only the Kashmiri based sentences, so you will understand yourself. This is table. So I will say pen, kaitichu. Where is the pen? So we have done this exercise when we used where, but now it's based on postpositions like on. Where is the pen? The pen is on the table. So I will say, because it touched the surface here, so I will say kalam chu tables pet. Pen kaitichu. Pen chu tables pet. Marker kaitichu. Marker chu tables pet. So you stress here, pet means on. So this is the based on pet. Kulup kaitichu. Kulup chu tables pet. Now battery. Battery kaitichu. Battery che tables pet. Pet again. Chalk kaitichu. Chalk chu tables pet. Pechkash kaitichu. Pechkash chu tables pet. So this was based on pet. Now some of the sentences based on at. So in next lecture we'll do only 3 here. Next lecture we'll do more. At Suzal Bahi Baj. So Kaitsbai Zal. When was he born? Or I can say Su Kaitsbai Zal. Suzal Bahi Baj. He was born at 5 o'clock. So I use at or Baj. So kite chu bihit. So chu table's nazdik bihit. He is sitting at the table or near the table, what we say at the table. So chu bihit table's nazdik. Now we can use here now in. Let you consider here, this is box. This is box. I will keep this screwdriver in the box and I will say screwdriver or page kash kaitichu. So now this is there in the box. You can say the screwdriver is in the box. Page kashu boxes months. Now we have to concentrate here on months. Months is the word for in. Battery kaitiche. Battery che boxes months. Marker kaitichu. Where is the marker? Marker chu boxes months. Again months. Kalam kaichu. Kalam chu boxes months. Chalk kaitichu. Chalk chu boxes months. So dear students, today our lesson was based on postpositions, but the basic postpositions we have, like English, what we have, their complex prepositions we have here, also complex postpositions. So we have everything in our language. Whatever we can expect in other languages, we can think that those things are borrowed from Kashmiri language. If not directly borrowed, but we can assume that those are borrowed from Kashmiri language, whether their structure is different or they come before noun, but we know that they are those which help in joining one part of the sentence with other parts. So here postposition, only the position is different, but when we say our language does possess the history. So when your language is a very young language, we can say that young language, they borrow things from the languages which are the oldest. So Kashmiri is one of the oldest languages, and we have back lot history behind it, and we can say that languages which are young languages, they are supposed to have borrowed things from the old language, or they are very influenced by the language like Kashmiri language. So our lecture was postposition. So our postposition we call Mلوت, and we have into, in, or under, months, on, pet, at, nish, or budge, by, syed, zari, and then we have with, syed, up, here, down. Yeah, we have another one, down, bon, and we have after, pat, then we have far, bapat. Far is another, or to. We have to. I will write here to. I will write here to. It's to. To means tam, or time, or kun. Darya was kun, towards. Kun is mostly towards, but to is tam, ta, or hor. Hor, what we call. Tam. This is ta, a, ma, hor. It's her, it's or. This is hor, o, or, hor, hor, hor tam. There we use directly two things. Hor, towards there. Hor also means there, but Gulmarg, bagas hor, I will go there, not hor. You just rub it here, and you can see tam. I will go to Gulmarg. Bagas Gulmarg tam. Or bagas Gulmarg tain. Tain also, I wrote it here, perhaps tain. Tain. Gulmarg tain. Or bagas Gulmarg kun. I will go to Gulmarg. Kun is mostly towards, and this is what about our bapat, far. Bapat, far. Ba, pat, ba, pat, ba, is it ba, pat? It's ba, pat, ba, pat, yeah. So dear students, in our next lecture, till then, goodbye.